All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Picture this, a dream wedding, vibrant colors, the perfect day, right? But then, literally at the finish line, it morphs into a high-stakes, cinematic nightmare. A wedding is universally supposed to be the happiest day of your life. Unity, celebration, the whole shebang. But what happens when sheer greed rears its ugly head just moments, and I mean moments, before the vows? Today, we're unpacking a true story that plays out exactly like a premium, high-tension enemy thriller. We're talking dramatic lighting, high contrast, and a man pushed to his absolute breaking point. Let's see the jaw-dropping decision he made when the people he trusted most tried to back him into a corner. So we're looking at a story of absolute, undeniable betrayal here. And I really want you to keep this question in the back of your mind as we go. When you are betrayed by the exact person you're about to marry, what is the right move? Do you just bow to the pressure, or do you literally burn it all down? Our groom today? Yeah, he chose the latter. By the end of this explainer, I want to know exactly where you stand. To really grasp the stakes here, we've got to talk about a massive number, $400,000. Now, that's not just some random figure pulled out of thin air. That represents the entire life savings of our groom, Brandon. He's a 29-year-old software architect, and this money, it is the literal physical manifestation of his blood, sweat, and endless lines of code. It was the bedrock he built to buy a house and fund a lavish $50,000 wedding for his fiancée, Chloe. I mean, it took 5 years of just pure, unadulterated discipline to build that foundation. While everyone else's age was out blowing paychecks on luxury trips and partying, Brandon was living super modestly. We're talking grinding out 80-hour weeks, bathed in the high-contrast glow of his computer monitors late into the night. He was completely, 100% dedicated to building a secure, beautiful future for them. When he and Chloe got engaged, he gladly paid for everything. The $15,000 diamond ring? Done. The luxury seaside venue, the catering, the designer dress? Done. He was all in. Literally all he wanted in return was basic respect. But you know, there is a glaring, almost painful imbalance at the heart of this story. On one side, you've got Brandon, driven, sacrificing everything, providing. And on the other side, lurking in the shadows, is Chloe's brother, Ethan. He's 26, completely unemployed, and constantly, and I mean constantly, needing a bailout. Chloe's mother, Eleanor, basically treated Brandon like a bottomless ATM. She was endlessly pressuring him to funnel his hard-earned cash over to Ethan. And honestly, this dynamic is the exact powder keg that sets up our climax. Okay, so picture the scene. We are now exactly 10 minutes away from the ceremony. 200 guests are seated, the ocean breeze is blowing, you've got this soft violin music playing in the background, and Brandon is standing there in his groom's suit. He's smiling, completely ready for the culmination of 5 years of intense sacrifice. And then, boom, Eleanor, Chloe's mother, abruptly barges into his private dressing room. The deadbolt clicks shut. Eleanor slides a pen across the table. Just like that, the vibrant colors of a wedding day fade into this claustrophobic, high-tension trap. In an instant, Brandon is completely isolated, locked in a room with his soon-to-be mother-in-law, literally minutes before he is supposed to pledge his life to her daughter. So what does she want? She hits him with a prenuptial property transfer. But wait, this isn't your standard prenup. This insane legal clause demanded that if Brandon married Chloe, 50% of his premarital house and savings would legally transfer right into Ethan's name as a quote-unquote family security bond. I mean, no way, right? He is literally being told to hand over half of his grueling 80-hour work weeks, the entire foundation of his life, to a 26-year-old unemployed guy. Brandon is understandably shell-shocked. He's looking at her like, "Are you completely out of your mind?" But Eleanor, she is stone cold, like an absolute cinematic villain. She looks at him and says, "Sign this now, Brandon. Sign it or no wedding." She created the ultimate high-pressure trap right there. She threatened that if he didn't sign it that very second, she'd tell Chloe to stay inside. Brandon would be left completely alone at the altar, publicly humiliated in front of 200 waiting guests. She was literally weaponizing his love and his fear of public embarrassment to steal his assets. And right here, this is the ultimate betrayal, the real gut punch. Brandon looks over, and there's Chloe, hiding in the dimly lit corner of the room. She looks away, can't even meet his eyes, and whispers, "Brandon, just sign it. Ethan needs a house." Wow. In that devastating fraction of a second, Brandon realizes his fiancée wasn't some helpless victim of her mother's scheme. No, she was an active participant. She had been in on this financial ambush the entire time. In that exact high-stakes second of betrayal, Brandon didn't actually feel rage. Instead, the emotional fog just completely lifted, leaving nothing but pure, ice-cold clarity. It's like the camera angle shifted, and he finally saw the trap for exactly what it was. He realized, right then and there, that a person who truly loves you would absolutely never hold your future hostage like that. So Brandon looks Eleanor dead in the eye. He tells her to follow him outside so he can sign it in front of everyone, and he actually picks up the pen. Eleanor totally thinks she's won. She thinks she has successfully broken him. But actually, scratch that, Brandon is operating on a completely different level now. He is setting the stage to flip this power dynamic on its head. He strides out of that room, completely bypassing his stunning bride, and marches straight past the altar. As 200 guests watch in absolute stunned bewilderment, he signals the DJ, bringing that romantic violin music to a screeching, dramatic halt. The tension in the air is literally skyrocketing. Facing this dead silent crowd of 200 people, Brandon steps right up to the DJ booth. This is it, the moment of maximum exposure. He is no longer the victim of some shady backroom ambush. Oh no, he is dragging their dark secret straight into the blinding spotlight. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming today. Unfortunately, the wedding is officially canceled. 10 minutes ago, the bride's mother and my fiancé tried to blackmail me into giving half my house to her brother, Ethan. The crowd instantly gasps. It's chaos. Eleanor is screaming from the back aisle, just completely horrified. But Brandon, he just calmly finishes with, "The bar is open and the food is paid for. Enjoy the party because I am leaving." And to the absolute shock of every single person there, he literally mic drops his own wedding, walks to his car, and drives away. He just walked away into a peaceful departure, leaving his betrayers to face immense, crushing public humiliation. All 200 of their friends and family now knew exactly what they had tried to pull. And to add just a beautiful dose of financial karma to the whole shebang, the venue handed Eleanor and Chloe the remaining $30,000 bill for a party with no groom, a bill they simply could not afford. Their sheer greed literally resulted in their absolute ruin. Meanwhile, look at how swiftly Brandon reclaimed his power. Day 1, he severs the financial trap by canceling all joint credit cards. Week 1, he goes on the offensive, hiring a top-tier lawyer to protect his assets. By month 3, he takes a well-deserved sabbatical to Tokyo, finding his peace and exploring a place he dreamed of for years. And by year 1, he launches a thriving AI startup. He didn't just survive this ambush, guys. He used the momentum to build a phenomenal, successful life. So, I leave you with this final, provocative thought. Was Brandon wrong for dropping that massive bombshell on the microphone and leaving them with the fallout? Or was this the ultimate, absolute necessary power move to save himself from a literal lifetime of financial and emotional misery? Did the punishment fit the betrayal? Let us know where you stand in the comments below. Keep analyzing, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.